back to the Casual Car Camper. I'm your host, Brian, and today is going to be part 2 of the heater video. I realized that in the last video I talked about carbon monoxide risk and safety with that, but I really didn't talk about fire risk and the dangers of fire from these heaters. Now, I'm just holding the camp fuel powered heater because it's one with the probably in my book the most fire risk. Now, if you're going to be using a heater inside your tent, fire is something you really want to think about because most commercial tents are made out of nylon, and if you've ever done any work where you're burning nylon rope to seal the end so you can cut it, or if you've taken paracord and cut it and then sealed the ends with flame, you'll notice that stick, if you touch it, it really sticks to your fingers, and it can cause severe burns because it'll actually stick to the skin and it's very hard to get out. So if your entire tent were to catch fire and you get that nylon on, so fire is a very major concern. I apologize I didn't include it in the last video. So we're just going to go over some safety concerns with as far as fire is concerned when it comes to your heaters. One thing is you want to make sure your heater has tip over protection so that if it tips over, it turns off. Now, some of these older heaters aren't going to have that. Another reason why I don't recommend the camp fuel, I'd say go with propane or electric. But some electric will keep going if they're tipped over. So make sure you check that it has tip over control. Also, I recommend putting something underneath it to A, stabilize it, and B, if it does tip over, it's not landing on nylon, it's landing on wood or metal or something. You could just build a small box to stand it up in. Basically take two 2x4s about the size of a little bit bigger than your heater. You're gonna make a box around it, and if it's a square heater, you're going to want to put some 2x4s in against it to hold it in place. But also you're going to want it so if it does tip over, it lands on wood and not on your nylon floor or your plastic floor, so it doesn't melt or catch it on fire. Another thing is I would recommend do not sleep on it. That way if you're sleeping and you knock it over at night, it doesn't catch fire. My recommendation is warm up the tent. Put the heater outside once everything's warm. If you have animals or small children, make sure that you have it secured, the base secured, and you set it up in your tent so that it's not in your main wall. All right, campers, I know this was a very, very short video, but I believe it was an important video for me to touch on. If you have any more questions about heaters and safety or just heaters in general, please leave a comment in the comment section below, or contact me directly on Facebook, the Casual Car Camper on Facebook. And remember, as always, as long as you're having fun, you're doing camping right, just be safe out there.